Yeah, did you like that? Hey, doesn't matter. Whatever. Alright, so I forgot to film earlier because I'm stupid, but we have been driving for probably, well, I will text him. We've been driving for probably a good 2.5 hours, and we're picking up something new today that I've desperately needed here. I'm just gonna text the guy real quick and let him know we're here. But there's one thing on this channel that I've needed more than anything else, and that would be a trailer to pick stuff up with. And so that's what we're picking up today, so check this thing out. Ready? I actually really dig this thing. Here, let me grab that. 8 feet? 8 feet, huh? Yeah, this is exactly what I need. Because even like a car can go over this. And these are close to being drive-onable. If that's what you want to call it. Oh wow, that's weird.
Definitely 17 feet.
That's kind of wacky. How they got the hinge made. Huh, interesting.
Definitely 17 feet.
Yeah, this is all kind of weird. That's all stuff we can fix though.
Nah, that looks okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal. And we've got, you said there was hooks in 4 corners? Oh yeah, there's these guys.
Ramps are...
Oh, yeah, there's some hoops. Alright, well, I probably just made one of the most, not necessarily like expensive purchases in my life, but probably one of the most important. So I'm kind of upset I didn't film earlier and like address anything, but this, I literally just bought this. We were up in, are we in Orange or we're like just before LA? I don't know. I think it's not Orange County, it's the city of Orange, I think, or whatever. I don't know, I've been up here like once, but we just bought this thing. It seems to have a lot of things I need. It's not obviously perfect. I mean, someone at one point, this was like a 6 or 7 foot wide trailer. You can see this is the step and the rails were right here. You can see where the rails were and they extended it out. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty stoked that it actually measures out from this edge to that edge at exactly 8 feet, which is cool. And then I kind of actually like how he took the rails and bent them out a little bit. So that'll make it nice whenever I have some sort of off-road truck. But yeah, so it's got tire iron, we've got a jack on it, we've got our battery for our winch, and if I can figure out how to open this thing. So we've got a yellow top in there, and it's got all the terminals that'll go right to it. There was a switch in there that controls our little winch. This is only like a 2,500 pound winch. We'll definitely upgrade that. I might make a different bracket to support it, but it's at least something. The winch is extremely important to me. We got a toolbox. I can put all my straps in there. I didn't get a key for that. I should probably figure that out. But yeah, so super stoked with this. It's got a spare tire on it. Everything's super, super heavy duty. If you're familiar with this, this is like the anti-shock thingamajigger. It's actually pretty built for what it is. So I'm pretty stoked. So we're gonna get this thing home and I'll kind of address it a little bit more. We're kind of like, got a bunch of stuff to do today, so we're kind of in a rush. Sorry if I seem like I'm talking way too fast, but pretty stoked with how today's going so far. Yeah, it should work. Cool. Drop it down. There it goes. Why is it not? There we go. Now we're going on. Aha! There we go. Okay, so we're just checking everything out. Gonna make sure all the lights work again. It worked on his truck, but it's always nice to double check everything. It's pretty heavy duty. He said this used to be a one-piece gate, so he cut it, but it was like mega heavy, so I don't really blame him there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're good. Sweet. Here, wait. Does there a little hazard work? Nah, that guy doesn't work. Whatever. We can fix all that stuff. Heck yeah, dude. I'm stoked. We got ourselves a trailer, man.
Oh yeah.
It's only taken us like 2 years to get a freaking trailer. Yeah, so hopefully, fingers crossed, we got a little over a 2-hour drive home. Hopefully everything holds up. I mean, the good thing is we actually have a tire iron tools, a spare tire. The only thing we don't have is a new bearing kit, so hopefully the wheel cylinders don't decide to explode.
It even has a jack on it.
Yeah, it's got everything I could ever imagine that I wanted, so that's why when I saw this thing, we were going on it.
The tires are beautiful too.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple things I do want to fix that I don't really like, but I mean, this is all just little things that aren't really that important. The main thing was it's the right width, the right dimensions. I wanted at least 8 feet wide, so I can tow almost anything I want. But yeah, I'm super stoked with this thing. We're gonna get it home. I'll do another overlook about it, and then yeah, we'll get going with our day. All right, so we've been driving probably what, like 30 minutes, a little longer than that.
Yeah, a little longer.
So it tows pretty well. I know you guys can probably see in the mirror on the passenger side there. It looks pretty good. It just hits every once in a while it'll hit a bump. and like the sides like to flex. It looks like the structure it was like built with just doesn't, like the geometry doesn't work very well. And like the side rails flex a lot more than they should. So there's a little bit of work that needs to be done in the trailer, but overall it's great. It tows well, it tows straight, it doesn't walk all over the place, which is nice. And then that adjustable tongue, that like that shock absorber tongue, I don't know the actual name for it, but that actually helps a lot. I can feel it doing its job, and makes it tow a lot smoother, so that's nice. But yeah, we're driving, we got like another hour and a half ahead, but the thing does tow pretty sweet, and yeah, I'll update when we get home, so yeah. Alright, so I managed to get the thing in this nice tight little space over here. I'm pissed I lost my lid, but oh well, I guess. I can go get another one, I'll get a more heavy duty box. But it's pretty sweet. Got a tire on, then I can just take that little guy off and I can use it. This winch kind of sucks, and the cable doesn't look like it's in all that great a condition. So I'll probably end up replacing that with a larger one. Brand new jack, which is nice. You can use that, it's a little 2-ton. And we can just jack the trailer up, change wheels if you need to. It is definitely converted and widened. It's a 6.5 foot that someone changed, which I have no problem with. It does, however, I believe I should stiffen the chassis up. It looks like it flexes. It's not crazy, but I do need to stiffen the chassis up, so I'll probably put maybe some 2x2 or 2x1s down underneath it to strengthen it up. Maybe I'll put some supports here, maybe a couple other things, but it's not perfect is what I'm saying. I'll probably put X supports down the sides of it and try to stiffen the chassis up, but the structural rigidity of it in terms of just how it's built pretty well. I like the ramp style, I like the wood, I like the angle, I like the width, so that should work pretty well. And all the wood seems to be in pretty decent condition, which is nice. So toolbox, I have a key for that. You can put stuff in there like tie downs and stuff, and yeah, everything will work pretty well. These fenders, I think I need to put some reinforcements in there before I can really like drive something over it. I mean, it'll probably take it, but probably best to support it with something else. Looks like someone's been in there and put a new fitting on, so this is different than that one where you have to just like clog grease in it. You can actually put a grease gun on this thing with a Zerk fitting and actually grease it properly, which is pretty sweet. These are C-rated tires. I need to put D or E so I can put a heavy load on it, but that's all just little things. I'm not really too worried about it. Alright guys, so that was the video. I'm sorry if it was a little bit short. It was kind of vague, but I'm trying to get back in the habit of actually like making more content because I did just start school, so I'm trying to make sure I can not stop and just continuously trying to be consistent at least with uploads. So I'm trying to at least have something for you guys that's entertaining. So I did get a trailer. I'm super proud of that. That was a big step in my life of actually going out and purchasing my own trailer. So that is mine. And I'm pretty proud of it. So I finally have a trailer I can go pick up projects with. That's another thing I haven't been able to get projects with because I have to borrow a trailer and borrow a truck. So now I at least have a trailer, and I have access to a truck pretty easily. This will not tow it. It doesn't even have a receiver, and it's a half-ton, so I don't want to tow anything with it. But we're making steps in the right direction, which is good. So hopefully I can come get a couple of vehicles in that are pretty easy flips, make some quick projects, get them running, and then sell them again. And do some cool stuff like that for you guys. I can also make some money on the side. Hopefully we can start some merch stuff. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below. I've been thinking about doing some merch lines, but I'm trying to work on a brand name that regards to me but doesn't use my name. I don't know, it's complicated, but you can always leave your thoughts down below. It's always appreciated. Drop a like on the video if you did like the video. That would mean the world to me. Let me know any comments, questions, concerns down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So there's a lot of updates to come with this thing. All I'm gonna say is the transmission is already out and we are making a car show this weekend. That's all I'm gonna say. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.